The city says that owner needs to get a permit to allow for temporary supports on this building. Then a structural engineer and a city inspector will review the stabilization work. Surprises don't always come with a bow. Some come with caution tape and fencing.
It's just my life, honestly.
Jennifer Burgess was met with a shock Monday afternoon. Her car was one of two crushed in a parking garage collapse at Yosemite and Jefferson.
I'm still processing that I'm never gonna see that car again.
The cause is under investigation. One thing, though, is for sure.
The building had more load on it than it could handle in that moment.
Corey Schraben is a structural engineer, not involved in this particular collapse. He says temporary supports will need to be put in place before an investigation can begin.
The columns, the beams, the floor system, in and around the area of failure.
Schraben says size and scale play into how long it takes to determine a cause. He says an investigation could take months to years.
We'd be taking measurements of everything. We would then run the analysis of the building itself based on what the original design for the building was, to make sure that everything met current design standards and building codes.
He says insurance companies could get involved in litigation, but a lawsuit isn't an absolute.
There may or may not have been any negligence at any level. Sometimes accidents, unfortunately, just happen.
Despite working in a field that's called on when structures collapse, he says it's not a job that keeps him busy.
No, not common at all, thankfully.
This caught Burgess off guard.
Crazy things just seem to happen when you least expect it to.
But Schraben says structure collapses don't happen every day.
There are building codes and standards for a reason.
Schraben says it's likely that materials from this building will need to be tested as well as a part of this inspection or investigation process. Samples of concrete and reinforcing steel will likely be sent to a lab so that they are verified to see that they met the minimum standards. And he says this process alone could take several weeks. Live in Denver, Janelle Finch, 9 News.